So I said, my plan this time was, I'll fix a number for the months. Instead of fixing a number for the day, I'll fix a number of the months and have some flexibility. So then on busy days I'll just chant 16, and then on other days I'll chant more. In this way. Yes, it's got to be practical in spiritual life. So that was my plan. I thought, the goal of my Kartik is meditation. Increase my meditation on Krishna. Now I must do practical things that help me to increase that meditation on Krishna. I thought, let me make that my plan for Kartik. And the things I add, not too big, because then I over-endeavor, but just many little things altogether. So in this way, I'm planning to build a whole program for Kartik. Yes, this story, I've been reading it already the whole week. And I guess, yes, I'll keep on reading about Krishna this month, for sure. Directly about Krishna's pastimes. Because this month, really, I want to remember Krishna. I want to remember him more than usual. So something needs to be done. So I've already started to warm up, and we'll carry on. And that is what we do. Otherwise, how will it happen? Smartavyam satatam Vishnu vismartavyo. I have to sit, remember Krishna more. As soon as we get busy with ordinary things, we forget Krishna. That's how it is. When we sleep, we forget Krishna. Even when we're awake, we forget Krishna. It's difficult. But by adding such remembrance, I hope that starting this morning in remembering these pastimes of Lord Damodar, that we will remember Krishna a little more, and that we'll gain a little bit of enthusiasm to say, well, maybe I'll try and do something for this month of Kartik. A little thing. Not so, something. Neha Vikramana Pratyavaya Vidyate Swabhamapi Asilagashitrayate Mahato. Krishna says in the Gita that in this process of devotional service there is no loss or diminution. So what does it mean? It means that whatever service we've done, it's never lost, isn't it? So what does that mean? It means that we do not worry. It means that whatever we do in Kartik, it's not just for Kartik, but the benefit that we get from Kartik stays with us. It's permanent gain. Whatever we do in this 1 month is permanent gain, permanent progress. So that is very, very nice. So let us make a plan. We're just at the beginning. So I didn't do it yet, but what I'm planning to do today is make a list of different things that I'm going to do. I have it already a bit in my head, but I'm going to write it down a little later. I had no time yet, but I hope to find some time later this morning and make my list. And then I hang it on my wall, and then I'm going to do it. But I'm not going to write on there, chant 100 rounds every day, or 108 every day. I'm not going to write that. Even if one day I would do it, I wouldn't write it. Because I know that it's not going to be possible like that. Things I can do even when I'm busy. I'll tell you the story about the busy man. One time I was in Mayapur. In those days I was in charge of the construction of Srila Prabhupada's Samadhi. And I don't know if you ever looked at that building, but it's a huge building, and it has that big dome, and then it has verandas that are sort of little half round. And I was just looking at the building, and to me it looked like as if the Samadhi had a big mouth, and just like Govardhan, when he became big, was saying, Anyor, 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 give me more, 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 more. What more do you have? What more? And that it was my job to feed the Samadhi. And I had to just bring more trucks, trucks of cement, trucks of steel, trucks of stone, trucks of marble, trucks and trucks and trucks and trucks. Endless, and always arranged for more trucks, always like, quick, we need more. So, like this, I felt my service was like very, very busy at that time. Then one day Lokanath Maharaj came, and it was just 1986, the 500th anniversary of Lord Chaitanya's appearance, and therefore Lokanath Maharaj at that time was on Padayatra in India, and he had a large gathering. They had many devotees, they had an elephant, pretty wild one too. They had a camel that sometimes would bite people. They had many trailers with dioramas and things like that, and trucks for the kitchen. God knows what else they had. Tractors and all kinds of things. And then behind it, all these devotees walking. So Maharaj came to me and he said, I want you to take care of the Padayatra when they come to Mayapur. I said, Maharaj, 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 please, Maharaj. Maharaj, you don't know, Maharaj. I am so busy, Maharaj. The straw and the camel's back, Maharaj, please. You know, I mean, I really can't do it. I'm just too busy as it is. So then Maharaj, he laughs a little, and he says, you know, in my village, they say, if you want to get something done, then you go to a busy man. You know? He said, you don't go to a man who's not busy. He said, no, if you want to get something done, you go to a busy man. He said, because a man who's not busy, he's lazy, he won't do anything. But you go to a busy man, he's very active. He may be busy, but at least he'll do something. What could I do after that? Defeated by Lokanath Maharaj's village logic. So I had an elephant and a camel that bites. and I tell you, a camel, I don't know if you ever heard a camel running. You may not have camels in Ladysmith, but if you hear a camel running, right, they can run fast, up to 60 kilometers. And when they run, it sounds as if there's 10 horses coming down the road, you know, because they have huge, big, flat feet. You know. So this camel was too much. You know, it's time to watch out for the camel. And the elephant also could be dangerous. So, and the people were also all the time coming and there is no water, we are hungry, somebody is sick. Endlessly, my God, it was like worse than a kindergarten. So this was my seva. But I'll never forget Lokanath Maharaj's story, right? That the busy man is active by nature and will do something, and that somebody who's not busy is lazy, and that's why he will do nothing. So Kartik is not for the lazy ones. That when you're lazy, just skip Kartik. You know? just go straight to the next month, right? Because this month is not for lazy people. Yeah? This month is for those who will do something. Something. Even I know, we are all busy men. Right? We're all busy men. But I brought my advocate in the form of Lokanath Maharaj, and what can you argue against him? Because he comes with village logic. Yes. And village logic you cannot defeat, because it is old wisdom, yes, old wisdom that people have tried over and tested over time. Yeah. It's not somebody's crazy idea, no, this is tried and tested, everybody knows it. So like this, we cannot use the excuse, oh, I'm too busy. No, if you're busy,